powers of attorney are very valuable documents, very valuable to an individual who might encounter, say, a health issue. If somebody has a health issue and I need assistance with, checking accounts or grocery shopping or whatever it is they need help with. If you appoint somebody, you're what's called attorney in fact. In your durable power of attorney, you say, I hereby appoint so-and-so to be my attorney in fact. They now have the authority to do things for you. And that's a very helpful thing to do. So they can go to the bank and say, I need to write a check on behalf of Mrs. Smith, who has appointed me her power of attorney, and they have the authority, and the bank honors checks that she might write, or that individual might write for Mrs. Smith. The reason we have powers of attorney is if you don't have a power of attorney and you were, let's say, to God forbid, get in a car accident and need assistance. If you don't have a power of attorney, we would need to petition the probate court and have a guardianship appointed and a conservatorship appointed. A guardianship is, through the probate court, is an individual is appointed to oversee the health and well-being of the individual who's been, say, injured in a car accident. The conservatorship, may be the same person, it may be somebody different, is responsible for overseeing the financial well-being of that individual. So we will, but with a power of attorney, you can avoid, again, the costs, and they are very costly, and difficulties associated with guardianships and conservatorships. So that's why we do durable powers of attorney, for that very reason. Banks don't call the injured individual to confirm that they've appointed somebody power of attorney. They just rely on the document to say, oh, okay, looks as if you have authority to act on behalf of Mrs. Smith. I'm going to go ahead and honor your request that you're going to write checks on her behalf. So for that reason, they can be subject to abuse. So I try to caution folks before they appoint someone a power of attorney, be very careful about who you appoint. Make sure you explain to them that if they abuse their trust, they could be subject to a felony, and that they're only going to be doing that which is in your best interest. And thankfully, in my career, I haven't had a problem. I know of having sat in probate court many, many times. I've heard of others who have, but try to be very, very upfront about that with people before we go into that or put a durable power of attorney together.